So I did a video just after I had baby, so a few weeks ago, and I thought I'd do a little update video of how things are going, because I shared a little bit in there and I feel like I've started feeling more like myself, so I thought I would share a bit more about what's going on. So I'm currently 7 weeks postpartum. For those that don't know me, I am Maya. I'm a first-time mum. I also run my own creative agency, so I'm balancing business life and baby life, especially newborn. I don't know at what point you stop calling them a newborn, but he's so tiny, I don't want to stop calling him that. And so far things have been good. I've definitely felt like myself more recently. For those that haven't seen, I did post my birth story on here, which I'll link above, and it was quite traumatic. So I was worried if that, even though at the time of filming the last video and filming my birth story, I felt like I had recovered and felt like myself, I wanted to give myself the breathing time and space that if I wasn't, that I had that space. But actually I do honestly feel good. I feel like maybe I just needed that outlet, needed that peace to be like, that was the chapter, now we're moving on. And yeah, I feel a lot more like myself. I feel like I got some of my energy back, some of my feistiness. I think it's also helped with my recovery that I've had my boyfriend on such a long amount of leave, so he's been helping with a lot of things, and especially with breastfeeding, it's nice to be able to have that moment of, I don't know, respite by being able to pass baby over when it's need for nappy changes, or just to rock him, or for bottle feed, so then I can get some, some breaks as well. And that's helped with business too. If you want to watch the video of me balancing how I am currently trying to balance business and baby life, then you can check that video out here. So in the last few weeks, I have spent more time seeing people, seeing friends, going out, especially with baby, breastfeeding in public, which doesn't sound so daunting, but it is quite daunting, even with a cover. Like, I have a massive cover that I wear, and it's almost like a wearable bib or blanket, and both me and baby are completely concealed. But I was daunted that people would stare, and especially when he doesn't latch properly or starts crying or getting fussy. And because I've got quite a fast flow of milk, you can hear him gulping. So I was also like, am I going to feel comfortable if someone sat next to me or near me that they can hear him gulping under this bib? But actually it's been fine, and it's been more reassuring being able to do it more and more, because baby has to eat, so baby has to feed, so either way it's inevitable that I've got to do it at some point. I have also purposefully been going out for my mental health. It's been nice to be outside. It's been nice that it's a bit cooler, because it means that I can be out without having to stress about baby being too hot or just staying in the bedroom. Like, we're actually today downstairs in the living room, so I get to be with Leia. I get a chance to work, to watch TV, to do different bits, to do housework, and it's not so hot. It's still very warm in here, but it's not to a point that I have to be at all concerned, or that I'm sweating ridiculously, or that I'm end up trapped in the bedroom and that's it for the whole day, because that's been insanity too. Having some daylight that I can actually see and just be in a bigger space at least is nice, instead of literally the same four walls. And yeah, it's all right for a bit, but it's been weeks of having that, and I was going a bit stir crazy. We also had his hand and feet casting done yesterday, which is super exciting. So we went to a local place and they cast his hands and feet that will then be in a picture frame with his photo in the middle as well. So really excited to see that. That's going to be about 6 weeks though till we see that, but that was a nice experience. Nice for us to be able to see his tiny hands and feet being made into this cast, and it'll be so nice hung up on the wall. The only thing is, because to be able to do it, it's like a paste that's like yogurt that's very, very cold. He was fine with his feet, but his hands, he started crying, and that you felt really bad because he's having to have his hand held in as well. But it'll be worth it. It wasn't even that long either. It's just you feel bad because he's crying. And the woman that was running it, Becky, was so lovely. I don't know if anyone's in the local area of Buckinghamshire. If you are, I will put the link below as well for that, because it was so good. She had so many options. It was just lovely, and being able to create something that's going to be an amazing memory, not just to see, I know you can do prints and stuff, but actually being able to feel his little hands and feet, how they are now when he's grown, is going to be amazing. So yeah, very excited to see how those turn out. I've also been trying to get as much sleep as I can. I think before I was spending so much time trying to keep on top of everything. I am still doing that, but less prioritized than sleep, because before it was, let's try and do all these social things, let's try and keep the house tidy, well, as tidy as I could, let's try to do creative things. I just can't do it all, and I've accepted that now. And it's almost been better because I've been able to do the things that I wanted to do. So putting a wash on, doing the dishwasher, cooking dinner, putting clothes away, ironing, doing the bedding, as well as creative stuff like I built my media kit because it needed updating, being able to look at my website and debate if I want to change that, and think about business and what I want to do for the rest of 2026 as a strategy for the business. I've been able to do all of those things without the stress of having to do those things. I think I've actually been more productive, but also because I've prioritized sleep, I've been more productive in the time that I am awake. He also is, touch wood, getting a lot better with his sleep, at least at night anyway. In the day, it feels like he feeds forever and ever in the day, and then at night it's like nice big chunks of sleep. But I know that once you get jabs, it can change, and with each stage anyway of him developing, it changes, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I feel like I'm definitely becoming more balanced. Breastfeeding's going a lot better. We actually found out he's got tongue limitations, so we're going to be getting the procedure done for tongue tie, which is a bit daunting, but if it's gonna mean that I'm not in pain while breastfeeding, then that's a bonus, and if it means that he feeds even better, then that's even better. So it's just one of those things that you've got to do. Ooh. Yeah, so that's in a few weeks, just over a month, sorry. And he's a very happy boy. It's very nice seeing him smiling and laughing and cooing. It's just so rewarding. I think when you start off in the newborn trenches, it's so hard because you're not even getting reactions and you're not having the time before he cries. I feel like now we have a bit more time. So he will start off with, in terms of feeding, he might start off with looking at me specifically a lot of the time and opening his mouth, and then escalates to sucking on his hand, and then starts doing a very quiet cry and like throwing his arms about. And it takes a while to get to the like screaming, tears streaming, oh my god, I'm so hungry. Compared to before, in newborn stages, it's like instantly, I'm screaming, I'm hungry, I can't chill out enough to even latch on the nipple that's like right there, it's a lot. And then you don't even get the reward of like a little smile afterwards or anything. So yeah, it feels more balanced now that you get those nice moments. He's having more wake windows, although at the minute it feels like the wake windows, all he wants to do is feed, but it's nice. It's been lovely, and seeing family more and more as he's developing, because he already looks so different than what he did when he was born, which is crazy. He's getting so big already. Not massive, obviously, he's still a teeny tiny baba, but it's incredible watching them grow. He's also on the like in a bassinet just there, that's why I keep looking over. But I hope you liked this chatty video. I feel like I'm doing a lot more chatty videos. My next sort of things that I want to do is start exercising, but more like going out on walks while it's cooler as well with him, so he can look up at the trees and everything. He's definitely curious and loves looking out, so I want to do that more. And I've already feel really good in my body. I feel like I'm healing well. I've lost some of the weight or bloating or whatever was going on, so I feel like I'm closer to the proportions I was before pregnancy. I am bigger, and that's fine, but trying to work out what clothes fit, and I was pregnant when we moved, so I've got clothes packed in different places. I don't know what fits, what doesn't. I need to pull some of those clothes out because I kept them in bags thinking I won't be anywhere near my size for a while, which I'm not at my size yet at all, but I feel like eating well and going on these walks, hopefully I will start being close enough for like my baggy clothes to fit, would be nice. So yeah, I need to work out where those clothes are, so that then I can start dressing in more than just like the 5 outfits that I've been wearing. They're great outfits, but honestly, creating content and posting it, you realise I've literally been wearing the same white vest with little cherries on because I thought it's cute, and I bought it recently, and that's the only thing that I've been wearing that's really cute. So I'm trying my best to expand my wardrobe because it makes me feel good when I look good as well. When I feel a little bit more put together, I'm like, yes, day tick, like good day. So yeah, I'll be documenting that too. I'm kind of documenting everything of my journey, but I hope you're enjoying it. I know that I'm doing a lot of chatty videos. I feel like this is more me. This is like the kind of thing that I do anyway, voice noting my bestie, Chloe. I end up chatting about how life is. We end up exchanging voice notes basically every day about what's going on. So I feel like chatty videos are kind of natural for me because I'm a chatty gal. But if you want to see anything else, please let me know. I do want to start sharing recommendations and things that I'm doing as well. And as I get back into business, I'll be sharing some more of that content too, because I realised that I've not been sharing a lot of that at all. But if you want to see more from me, please click that subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope to see you soon. If you want to see me on other socials, it's at Maya Kipping on Instagram and TikTok. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.